It was a night of triumph for Spanish football fans here in Berlin. Spain are once again European champions with a 2-1 win over England in the finals of the Euro 2024 at Berlin's Olympic Stadium. Nico Williams put Spain ahead in the 47th minute. Cole Palmer equalised for England midway through the second half, setting up a nail-biting finish. But Spain triumphed in the dying minutes of the game as Mikel Oyarzabal made it 2-1. Heartbreak for England, victory for the Spaniards. So how will the Euros be remembered? With games in 10 cities, there were logistical challenges. Germany's train service didn't deliver, but the national 11 did a good job of at least making it to the quarterfinals.
Hundreds of thousands of football fans have flocked to Germany in recent weeks, converting swathes of cities into impromptu dance floors.
Dutch fans, they're always in a good mood. They're always down to party.
Germans have made quite the impression as hosts.
Oh, I've been loving it. Like, the people are so friendly, having a great time. Like, everyone's been so nice to us. Yeah, it's been great.
The consumption of inordinate volumes of German beer helped keep the party afloat.
What's going on?
The weather helps, the beer helps, the people are fantastic.
Even if the weather didn't always play along.
Great atmosphere, crap weather.
The tournament also highlighted diversity within Germany, offering a chance for those with immigrant roots to celebrate.
We're Turkish in our hearts, German in our heads.
But expressions of nationalism did reach dark depths during the tournament. Turkish defender Mire Demiral celebrated a goal with the ultra-nationalist grey wolf symbol. His suspension by UEFA didn't stop thousands of Turkish fans from mimicking him later. Euro 2024 didn't just boost nationalism, it shattered German national myths.
German efficiency is very disappointing.
Delayed and overcrowded trains and lengthy lines for stadiums brought frustration to the festivities.
We've been to every World Cup since '98, went to Qatar, and this has been the worst tournament in terms of organisation for a long time that I can remember.
It wasn't just trains failing to reach their destinations. Some of the biggest teams in the tournament, like Belgium, Croatia, Italy, and Portugal, failed to impress. Some stars fizzled, while new ones were born. Despite the German national team being thwarted by Spain in the quarters, coach Julian Nagelsmann's side played inspiring football and won over the nation, with fans backing their team with an exuberance not seen in years.
Football is just a small part of life, but it's very meaningful to many. We've managed to bring people together.
Euro 2024 will be a fond memory for many Germans, and it supplied them with plenty of hope for their footballing future.
Our sports reporter Dania Barcelona has been out and about enjoying the games. What did you make of Spain?
Well, I think Spain, of course, a deserved champion. It was really a case of the best side in the tournament getting to the final and winning. I mean, Spain, they beat the holders, they beat the hosts, they beat the home team, they won the group of death. So really, they didn't have it easy and they made it look easy. And not just the fact that they won, but how they won. I mean, they play an exciting brand of attacking football that everyone loves to watch. All the hallmarks of a Spain side, very good in possession, but they can also be direct, getting the ball out wide to those wingers that we've talked about over and over throughout the tournament. Nico Williams, Lamine Yamal. I mean, they scored so many goals this tournament, 15 goals. That's more than any side in the Euros they have ever scored. They're the most successful European nation now. They've won 4 times. So a lot of credit, obviously, to De La Fuente for the team he's created, the style of play that they play, and obviously they did deserve to win. So.
What were your highlights from the tournament?
Oh, there's so many highlights of this tournament. I think, aside from Spain, of course, we saw a lot of, let's say, mid-level teams, maybe without that top quality, playing some really courageous football, and they gave us some really fantastic and exciting matches. They weren't afraid to go at teams and really try to get wins. Teams like Austria, Switzerland, Turkey, very exciting. Obviously, Georgia in their first ever tournament. The fans, for me, were a really big highlight as well. Of course, so many fans came to Germany. We saw in the report the Netherlands fans, the marches they had, all of them jumping to the left and to the right. The noise noise in the stadium when Turkey played, of course, because it was like a home tournament for them. That was incredible. And I think what was great for me as well is that we saw so many different fans from so many different walks of life. It didn't matter, men, women, religion, race, young, old, everybody coming together to support football. And I think, you know, there's so much negative going on in the world right now, and it feels like everything is trying to divide and rip people apart. And to see so many people come together despite everything and have a little bit of positivity, I think that really shows the power that sport has, and I think it's beautiful.
And for the Turks, it would have been amazing having that huge Turkish population here, of course. But also, what about the mark the Germans and the German team have left on this tournament?
So I think, obviously, there were some big shoes to fill because a lot of people talked about 2006 and the summer fairy tale. And, of course, it would be impossible to totally copy that. But I think the tournament was an overwhelming success. I mean, in terms of, you know, safety and security, I didn't see any incidents. There were very few. Wherever I went, it was always very peaceful. I mean, of course, the trains, if you live in Germany, we knew that was going to be a problem coming into the tournament. Nothing you can do about that. Of course, the fans, a big highlight. There were so many fans here. And I think, obviously, the German national team, we saw some great football. And one of the most exciting matches for fans was probably the one that broke Germans' hearts against Spain when they went out. And, of course, this is a very good German side. And it would have been seen as a failure in the past to crash out, but they didn't crash out. So there's a lot positive for this German side moving forward.
Tanya Barcelona, thank you very much.